Good day to you. I'm R. Jones Moore. We are celebrating today Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. Um, this day came about because it was pushed for many, many years, but it began to become popular when Stevie Wonder put the song out, Happy Birthday to You. Happy birthday to you in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. Because he did that, it made the whole nation take note of how important it was to honor a man who put his life on the line for equality. I'm honored today to be able to be a part of a national panel, pastors, speakers from as far away as Corona, Queens, New York, Des Moines, Iowa, San Francisco, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Georgia, Pensacola, Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, Dr. Wyndham over in Birmingham, Alabama, and Cannon in Des Moines, Banks over in Dallas, Texas, and here I am. It's about 20 of us, and we are collaborating to have a national conference. It will be streaming live today at 12, and then this evening I will be speaking at the convention center for the Martin Luther King celebration this evening. Here are some facts that very few people know about Dr. Martin Luther King. His real name was not Martin. His name was Michael. Yeah, Michael King. His father later changed his name at age 8 in honor of the German theologian Martin Luther. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dropped out of school at age 15. And do you not know that he skipped the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, and he entered into Morehouse at age 15? You'd be surprised of the men that we look up to now who dropped out of school, and yet they are successful. Dr. T.D. Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes, along with Tyler Perry and a list of others who had greatness in them, did not finish high school like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He never earned more than $10,000 within a year. All of what he did what he did and put his life on the line, not for a dollar, but he did what he did because he wanted to make a difference. And when you try to make a difference, you don't look at the dollar signs. I remember a great quote I heard some years ago. I want to make a difference. Number 2, I want to make a difference, and I want to be connected to other people that want to make a difference. Number 3, I want to make a difference. I want to be connected to people that want to make a difference, that are doing things that will make a difference. Number 4, I want to make a difference. I want to be connected to people that want to make a difference, that are doing things that will make a difference at a time when it will make a difference in the world. Dr. Martin Luther King never earned more than $10,000 within a year. When he received his Nobel Peace Prize, it came with a cash fall of $150,000. He only kept $10,000 and donated $140 to the movement. His heart was in the movement, and his dream was to see African Americans be free and have equality. He borrowed $10,000 one time from his father-in-law to pay his income taxes. Here's something you don't know about Dr. Martin Luther King. He got up every morning at 6:15 each morning, and he had the same breakfast, coffee, juice, and his breakfast was each morning at 6:15. he got up at 6:15 every morning. That was his regular routine. From 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., that was his P&D, his prayer and devotion. And at night before he went to bed, he would take time for his P&D. He would spend an hour praying and in deep devotion. In other words, he lived his life between prayer and devotion. Here's something to think about. He read vigorously. He had a book line of 200 books in his office, and he would read them religiously, and he knew many of them by heart. He was an avid reader. He demanded a standard when someone would walk with him. If you look at the films, all the men would have on nice suits and hats. The women would have on nice dresses. He did not want you following him, marching with him, looking any kind of way. Even when the dogs were sick on him and he was beaten with water hoses and ran into opposition, he dressed elegant. He conducted himself first class. Here's something else about Dr. Martin Luther King. In 1963, he gave more than 300 speeches, and he traveled more than 300,000 miles giving speeches. This was back in the day, back in 1963. Here's something else. Do you not know when he flew, he always flew first class? First class. Whenever he would fly first class. Not because he was trying to be more than somebody else or thought he was better than someone else. No, the reason why he flew first class, when he would go to the airport and would try to get a seat, the people and coach did not want to sit beside him. They were afraid to be seen with him. And so the pilot of the plane would always put him in first class on a seat by himself so he would not have to ride in coach, because people did not want to be seen with him. So he always flew. For more than 7 years, he always flew first class. Had opportunity to come to Shreveport and speak at the Galilee Baptist Church, and my member, Mamie Love Wallace, her brother, Jesse Stewart, pastored Galilee at the time, and when he came to Galilee Baptist Church that night, they had the dinner at her house and at her home, and he was in her home along with other civil rights leaders, and I have some pictures that were given to me that I cherish of him in her living room, sitting at the dining room table with other prominent figures back in the day. And I cherish those photos when he came to Shreveport, Louisiana. And matter of fact, we have a street named and dedicated in honor of Mamie Love Wallace. What a beautiful, beautiful lady she was. Let me conclude this by saying that he received no less than 30 prank calls a day. 30 prank calls a day of people calling. They did not have caller's ID. And people would call, cursing him out, saying what they were going to do to his family. They were going to kill him. They were going to bomb his house. They were going to do this, that, and other. He received more than 30 calls every day of his life. Can you imagine the stress that this man went through? But yet, he kept his dream alive. And ladies and gentlemen, it breaks my heart when I think about the freedom riders and boycotts and the sit-ins and the marches, all of the humiliation, the bombing of the church and the killing of Emmett Till. When I think about all of what our people went through so that this generation, the millenniums, could have freedom, and to see us killing each other, disrespecting each other, it breaks my heart. Let us keep the dream alive. We talk about we shall overcome. We will never overcome as long as we continue to tear down each other, disrespect each other, kill each other, and hurt each other. This is why the State Line Missionary Education Association, this is what we are about. We are about giving back to the community, helping churches, helping people, being a voice for the people who can't speak for themselves. Today, we are carrying food to the nursing homes. We're going to senior living facilities. We're cleaning up houses for people who are unable to cleaning up yards. We are aiding and assisting people, and this is what it's all about. We're going to have a parade today, and then at 12 o'clock today, I'm honored to be a part of the panel with more than 20 national pastors across the United States of America. It's going to be streaming live, so you all pray that I do a good job today. Whatever I do is not for me. It's for the glory of God and to uplift our people. My closing point, let people keep talking, but while they are talking, you keep walking. You keep doing what God has called you to do. Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our voice and rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee. Shadow beneath Thy hand may we forever stand. True to our God, true to our native land. Keep on pushing and keep looking up. Be blessed. If you look up, you can get up. God bless you. From the New Vision Baptist Church, Conneaut, Texas, and Sunrise Baptist Church, Shreveport, Louisiana. And on behalf of the State Line Missionary Educational Association, keep pushing and you be blessed.